Oh, hello, folks. This is Steve A. You know, nothing in this episode is a promotion, nor is it a recommendation. And you know, one of my regular tabs is slashdot.org, News for Nerds. Well, I did a search, and there's an article I want to read a little bit from because it directly relates to something that happened with me about 4 hours, a little over 4 hours ago. I needed a medical appointment kind of right away, and I called my general practitioner's office. And my regular doctor didn't have a slot, but there's another physician in there. And so I got in. And this is about what happened. But I want to prep you. For what happened, I remember having read about something like that on Slashdot. I couldn't remember when, but I used the search, and this, I think, is the article I originally read. What surprised me is that I remembered it from over a year ago. Health.org, with over 100 clinics, uses OpenAI's GPT, large language model, to write medical records. Now, you know, I've been making critiques about this OpenAI stuff. And now watch. U.S. healthcare chain Carbon Health, never heard of them, has implemented an AI tool named Carby. Like carbon copy? Carby, like Clippy, powered by OpenAI's GPT-4 language model to automatically generate medical records from conversations between physicians and patients. It's listening during the office visit. If a patient consents to having their meeting recorded and transcribed, the auto recording is passed to Amazon's Transcribed Medical Cloud service. So it's something that knows medical vocabulary and specializes in that, but it listens to recordings and gives you text, which converts speech to text. The transcript, along with data from the patient's medical records, including recent test results, is passed to a large language model that produces notes summarizing important information gathered during the consultation. Now, the CEO claims that the benefit to the economics of the medical office, the doctor, it's a business. Their tool produces consultation summaries in 4 minutes compared to, and I'm going to add, at least 16 minutes consumed by the flesh and blood doctor working alone. And I can tell you that my regular doctor, during the work week and sometimes on the weekend, would set aside time just to catch up and finish these notes. Okay, that's the introduction. And I wanted to do that for a reason. I'm scrolling back for a reason. So I needed a prompt medical appointment. My regular physician didn't have an open slot, but there's another physician there, and she had an open slot, and bingo, I got in. Thank you. Now, first they take me into the exam room and I sit with a physician's assistant who does the preliminaries to start the record, make sure I'm the right person, why I'm there, check that I'm taking my meds, blah, 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 blah. And then the doctor came in. And the first thing she did today is she showed me, as she put it down, something that to me looked like an iPhone, running obviously some program. And she said, would it be all right if we record our conversation during this session? It will be used, I'm repeating what she told me, it will be used to generate the visit notes, which I will review before giving final approval. Yeah, that's right. And I said, yes, I consent. Let's go. And she put it down, and we just, so it was listening and recording to everything that we said. Have you had that experience yet? Is your doctor's office doing that yet? But there's more. I've been with this particular clinic and my favorite doctor for quite some time. In the past, let's say I had an appointment on Tuesday, like today. In the past, it wouldn't be until the following Sunday becoming Monday midnight, approximately, that I would get a beep on my phone saying that there was something for me to read on the patient portal, that is, the physician's notes for my session on Tuesday. And I know that my general practitioner, in fact, has devoted a part of one day of her regular clinic work week to catching up on things, as opposed to seeing patients. But in the last year, I noticed a change. When I would look at the notes would still come at the midnight Sunday to Monday, but the change was that down at the bottom of the notes was another paragraph where the transcriber, a person who works in the clinic, and I think she's making money on the side, weekend work, a physician's assistant, she now was the one transcribing the verbal recorded notes by my regular general practitioner into those final notes. And that's when all right, so there was another person added. And now, 4 hours after my start of my appointment, I got a beep on my phone, and I logged into the patient portal, and ta-da! The completed notes were there. It's still Tuesday. I will not have to wait 5 days or whatever it is until Sunday going to Monday midnight. They were there within 4 hours. Now I'm going to add one more thing. And then you'll understand why I went into such detail about how it had been and then how it changed. I carefully reviewed the entire document And nowhere does it say that there was any AI robot used, which is quite, in my opinion, a contrast to the just previous method where the transcriber names herself and swears that she faithfully transcribed the doctor's recording. For what it's worth. So, this old fart is cutting edge. How about you? Have you had the experience yet of AI doing the session notes? Reviewed, of course, by the physician before final approval and publication for you to see? Put it in the comments, please. Just thought I'd let you know what's going on in my life. Steve A. for you. Just enjoying life. St. Stephen 73.